20, gusting to 25 here, but I'm at the mouth of the river Fraser. On my starboard side is Vancouver, and the Vancouver airport in the background there. And I'm heading straight west to Vancouver Island and a small little island in front of it, which is called Salt Spring Island. I'm going that way. See Vancouver Island in the back there. Boat's performing wonderfully. I left in the morning. It took me an hour and 30 minutes to come down the Fraser River, and I'm ready to hoist the sails. I'll be there hopefully in about 3 hours. It's a 20 mile stretch, and we'll see if I go into Salt Spring, which is another 15 to 20 today, probably ink out and get my last piece of groceries done, and then I'm heading out to tomorrow or after tomorrow around the corner, south tip of Vancouver Island, and I'm heading out to trying to shield off the wind. I'm heading out to around Victoria, heading out to the Strait of Juan Fuca into the west coast of Vancouver Island. So enjoy. guys, it is Saturday 10th of September and 7 o'clock in the morning, like really in the morning. I'm greeted by this sunset. It almost looks like a sunset. I just woke up. It is a morning. It's a sunrise in Ganges Harbor. Just behind me there is Ganges. This is Salt Spring Island, and I had one overnight, two overnights, one day. Got some groceries done. The last little, I'm walking over here. The last little errands, and I'm trying to go around the south tip of Vancouver Island today. Basically no wind, which going out the Strait of Juan the Fuca is actually a good thing, because most of the time the swell and the wind coming out from the west, meaning from the Pacific Ocean into the Strait of Georgia, and running against it is a hard piece of work. So there's slight winds down the strait, going easterly winds, so going out to the Pacific, and they're gonna help me get out there. I'm trying to go into Port Renfrew, which is like 80 miles away. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm motoring at the moment, and I will be probably motoring all the way, at least motor sailing. And you know what? I want to get out into Barkley Sound, which is around the corner out there. Bamfield, this is where Sunline is going to be. I'm looking forward now, actually. And well, I have only limited amount of time. Sailing and a time table, a schedule, they sometimes don't match, but I have about 10 days. It's the 10th now. They expect me to be there between 18 and 20. I gotta be back at work at 24. So this is my view at the moment. So yeah, I gotta be back at work in Alberta at the 24th. So from Bamfield, it's a bit tricky to get back on the mainland. It's not real good road access. I have to take a little cargo ferry, but that's all good. I planned for this, so I have about 10 days from here on. It takes me maybe 2 or 3 days to get out there, and then I'm cruising around in Barkley Sound for a while, and maybe take an offshore passage just to see how Sunline is doing out in the Pacific again. Well, that is it. I'm leaving Ganges. The boat is running good. There's always little things, but generally sound. There's no more issues. The biggest issue what I had was with this, where the hydraulic motor on the winch. That got switched out. You need special tools to get the motor off, and I put a new motor on, and it's pulling up the anchor. It drives my anchor drum, and it's pulling up the anchor fine. So it's always the first 2-3 tries are a bit worrying if it's actually working. I tested back in the boatyard, I tested all this, but they pulled the anchor up just fine, and that's the most important thing. The anchor is really important for a lot of reasons. And you sailors out there know what I mean. Can save your life. There's lots of currents here. There's lots of tidal currents. I was down in the river Fraser before,
anything happens to the engine in the river, legally you're not allowed to sail. You can't actually sail. The current's too strong. So you need the anchor to hold you down. The anchor don't work. I can free fall the anchor anytime, but can't get it up if the anchor drum don't work. So that problem solved. I'm enjoying the sunrise here in my last few minutes in Ganges Harbor, and well, I hope you guys enjoy the views I'm having with me. Sailing solo and making videos is sometimes not compatible, to be honest, because you're focused on a lot of things on the boat, especially on a bigger boat, because the complexity just goes up. So if I don't film everything, you guys have a bit of patience with me. I'm trying, and trying to keep you updated. You look at my Instagram, there's mostly, oh, I gotta dodge a buoy here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I had to dodge the crab traps for the those are mostly private crab traps from people probably living here, which is fine. There's no waves, no wind. You can see them. You have a little bit of waves. I mean, it's almost impossible to see those things in the water. Anyway. So that is it, guys, for now. Next stop is either Beecher Bay or 30 miles down out the channel if everything is running okay, and that's actually my aim for the day, is to go into Port Renfrew. It's a huge bay with a huge sandy beach, and I'll hope I'll be there tonight. It's 80-90 miles out and taking it easy. So
when she's here, and when I've finally gone under, turn my head to